Have you ever looked around and wondered, why are there so many people who work from morning until night, barely take a day off, and are always exhausted? Yet their life never seems to get any better. At the same time, you see others who seem more relaxed, have more flexible schedules, and sometimes don't even look like they're working that hard, but somehow, their financial situation is so much better. Is it just a matter of bad luck? Is the world really that unfair? Or is there something important that most of us are completely missing? In this video, we're going to talk about exactly this. We'll explore why hard work alone is often not enough, and why so many incredibly hardworking people stay poor even though they're giving it their all. First, let's get one thing straight. Hard work is not the same as smart work. This is probably the most common mistake we all make. Since we were kids, many of us were told the same thing. If you want to succeed, you just have to work hard. Now, that advice isn't wrong, but it's incomplete. Hard work definitely matters, but the real question is, where is all that hard work actually taking you? Think about it. If you're working 12 hours a day, but you're earning the same income year after year, and you're not gaining any new skills or opening up new opportunities, then what you're really doing is increasing your exhaustion, not your results. It's exactly like running as fast as you can on a treadmill. You're getting tired, you're sweating, you're putting in the effort, but you're not actually going anywhere. The scenery never changes. You end the day in the exact same spot you started. That's what happens when hard work isn't directed towards growth. The second major reason is relying on limited active income. Most people who struggle financially depend on just one single source of income, trading their time for money. If they work, they get paid. If they don't work, there's no income. The fundamental problem here is that our time is limited. A day only has 24 hours, and your energy has limits too. As long as your entire income depends completely on your time and your physical effort, you're trapped in a fragile system. If you get sick and can't work for a week, your income stops. If you want to take a well-deserved vacation, your income stops. And as you get older and your physical energy naturally declines, your ability to earn can decrease too. This doesn't mean you're lazy. It simply means the system itself has a built-in ceiling that you can break through with effort alone. Third, we have a harsh reality to face. The cost of living keeps rising, but skills often don't. This is a tough one. Every year, prices go up. The cost of food, rent, education for your kids, healthcare, it all gets more expensive. But what about income? For many, it stays exactly the same, or only increases by a tiny fraction. Why does this happen? It's because many people's skills aren't growing. They work hard in the same position for years, doing the same tasks, without actively upgrading their abilities, learning new things, or increasing their personal value in the marketplace. In today's world, you're not paid more for being tired. You're paid more for being valuable. If your value stays the same, so does your paycheck, while the world around you gets more expensive. Now for number 4, and this is a big one. No one ever taught us about money. Let's be really honest here. In school, what did we learn? We learned math, history, science, literature, all important subjects, for sure. But how many of us had a class on how to manage money? How to save properly? How investing actually works? Or how to get out of and stay out of debt? Almost none. So, what happens in the real world? People get their paycheck. That money is often gone quickly. Sometimes it's not even enough to last until the next payday. So they borrow a credit card, a loan from a friend. And then the next paycheck is immediately used to pay off the old debt, starting the cycle all over again. People get stuck in this loop not because they're stupid or irresponsible. It's because they were never given the financial education they needed to manage the money they work so hard to earn. The fifth point is the environment that keeps us stuck. Our environment, the people we spend our time with, the ideas we hear every day matters so much more than we realize. If everyone around you lives paycheck to paycheck, if the common belief is that working hard is enough and that's just life, and if everyone is afraid to take risks or try something different, then slowly but surely, you start to believe that this is the only reality. You accept it as normal. It's not their fault, and it's not your fault. It's a shared mindset, but if we aren't aware of this influence, we can end up unconsciously repeating the same patterns, the same struggles, for our entire lives, just like everyone else around us. Next is a sneaky trap called lifestyle inflation. This happens instead of focusing on future growth. Think about this. When someone gets a small raise or a bonus, what's usually the first thing that increases? Their lifestyle, not their savings account, not their investments, not a course to learn a new skill. It's a new phone, a better motorbike or car, more dinners out with friends. Now, there is absolutely nothing wrong with enjoying the fruits of your labor. You should. But if all of your extra money goes directly into consumption, your future self never gets a chance to grow. Your financial foundation remains exactly the same, just with more expensive stuff on top of it. You're not building wealth, you're just upgrading your expenses. Finally, we have the fear of change and the fear of failure. Deep down, many people know their situation is hard, they know they're stuck. But they stay right where they are for a few powerful reasons. They're afraid to try something new. They're terrified of failing, and they're afraid to leave what they know, even if what they know is uncomfortable. Their current job might be draining, but it's familiar. It's a comfort zone. But here's the paradox. Staying still is also a risk. It's a huge risk. The difference is, with the risk of trying something new, you might fail, but you will definitely learn and grow. With the risk of doing nothing, you are guaranteed to slowly fall behind as the world moves on without you. So, after all this, what's the solution? Does it mean we should stop working hard? Absolutely not. It's about redirecting that hard work. It's about working hard in the right direction. It's about consciously building valuable skills that the market will pay more for. It's about actively looking for ways to create additional income streams, so you're not dependent on just one. It's about taking the time to learn how money actually works, how to make it, manage it, and grow it. And it's about shifting your mindset to think long-term, not just about the next paycheck. Big, life-altering changes don't have to happen overnight. In fact, they rarely do. What matters most is starting small and being consistent. One small step, every single day. So, if you're watching this today and you feel that deep exhaustion, that feeling of I'm working so hard, but my life isn't changing, I want you to believe this. You are not alone. And it is not because you are lazy or not trying hard enough. It's probably just that you haven't found the right direction yet. Maybe you haven't learned the right knowledge yet. Or perhaps you haven't been in the right environment to support your growth. And the good news, the really great news, is all of that can be learned. All of that can be changed. If this video felt relatable to you, if it struck a chord, please don't forget to hit the like button, share it with someone who might need to hear this, and subscribe to the channel. Because here, we talk honestly and simply about mindset, money, and building a better life. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.